Ladies and gentlemen, it has been, I don't know, at least a few days since the Nintendo Direct has came and went. Now I feel like we can officially start at least anticipating this next Nintendo console reveal. I'm still very curious if this is going to be like just a name reveal at first, or they're just going to show the actual console. But in today's video we have another leak to go over for this next Nintendo console that's very promising in my opinion. And we also have an update to do with that new Legend of Zelda's Echoes of Wisdom game. So let's just go and get right into this video. At first, if you were to ask me, let's just say 6 months ago, what I think the next Nintendo console is going to be, like, what do I think it's actually going to play like, or some of the features, I would just say, just give me a Switch, maybe with a little bit bigger screen, and that can just play, I guess, more powerful games. But that's really all I thought that it would be. But now if you were to ask me that, my answer would be completely different. So we're going to go over another Switch 2 leak today, as well as an update for Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support lately. For a smaller YouTuber like me, it truly means the world. I think we're building a really cool community here, and this whole experience is very surreal to me. So thank you so much. We're like 80 subscribers away from 10,000. So yeah, thank you for the support, and let's go ahead and get right into this video. So I think it was last week we covered a patent where the next Nintendo console is going to have a new feature that when you're looking at a game, it will basically give you screenshots of your saved files, so you'll immediately know what you were doing the last time you played. For example, I was saying in Tears of the Kingdom, it was probably a few months in between each play, and I didn't know exactly what I was doing when I got back in the game, so just by looking at those save files and being able to see multiple snapshots of what I was doing, that would have been extremely useful to me. So we've seen this patent that they're going to implement that, and I'm like 99% sure it's for the Switch 2. Every time I say that too, it always reminds me, I watch Ancient Aliens a lot, and you know that guy with the crazy hair, and he's like, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. This is definitely for the Switch 2, but we have an update to go, I guess, with that same patent. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. In that patent we went over a few days ago, not only will you be able to see, I guess, screenshots of games you're playing on the main menu, you will also be able to see those for the virtual console. And that's what this update has to do with today. So this is all coming from Nash Weedle. Soon we will be able to view the save consoles with screenshots from the main menu of each virtual console, but we can also directly start the game we want, order them, or delete them directly from the beginning. And here's the actual update that's showing like this will be for both consoles. It also seems that at some point, all the Nintendo Switch Online virtual consoles will be able to be grouped together and have a customizable menu where you can sort the games of all of them regardless of the console to which it belongs. Eliminate the games you're not interested in and leave the ones you want. So you're going to be able to personalize this, and I think that's amazing. Like the Nintendo virtual consoles, they are what they are. The menus aren't bad, but they're not really good per se, and there's a lot of stuff to filter through, especially if you're looking through like Super Nintendo or I guess the NES. But if you could just delete all the stuff you didn't want and leave the games that you actually are interested in, or the ones you want to play, or just the virtual consoles you want to play, that would be amazing. And knowing that this is going to be for the Switch and other consoles, which will be the Switch 2, that's amazing. Nintendo said themselves that they want to use Nintendo Switch Online to make this a seamless transfer to the next generation. So I think your Nintendo Online account and these virtual consoles are going to play a big part in the next Nintendo console and the identity of the next Nintendo console. And I do think by the end of this year we could probably at least get GameCube and then eventually DS games. 3DS, they seem to be remastering those right now, but it's all very exciting to me. Like what Nintendo was 10 years ago to what they are now and what they are projected to be in the future, it really is shaping up to be something very impressive. And it's just so crazy. Like comparing them, I guess, to the beginning of the Wii U era, to now they're kind of the dominant force in gaming. They have the gaming world eating out of the palm of their hands, and not like in a bad way, it's just they just keep getting big wins over and over again. But yeah, in the comments below, let me know what you think about all this. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom was shown off at the Direct. We got leaks saying there was going to be a Zelda-themed Zelda game, as crazy as that sounds, where you get to play as Princess Zelda, and that we're probably going to get some stuff in the 2D art style. That actually happened, so that's crazy in itself. But I was curious, even though they're using the 2D art style, it doesn't mean that this game has to be a small game. So what's the file size going to be? As reported by Nintendo Life, the official listing on Nintendo's website has confirmed the file size for The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. According to the Nintendo listing, Echoes of Wisdom will require players to free up to 6 gigabytes of space on their hard drive, and that is similar to Link's Awakening Remake, which was 5.8 gigabytes. So, not that big of a game. Like I thought, it might be a little bit bigger than we think, but 6 gigabytes is relatively small. It's so crazy to compare that to games on like Nintendo 64 and all that stuff, where games weren't even a gigabyte, but 6 gigabytes, that's not bad. So I just wanted to compare it to Tears of the Kingdom real quick, and Tears of the Kingdom is 18.2 gigabytes, so 3 times the file size of Echoes of Wisdom. 6 gigabytes, it is what it is, right? Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this information? Nintendo Switch Online, do you even use this feature? And Echoes of Wisdom, will you be picking up this game? Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could, I'd really appreciate a follow. And you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out!